Hey everybody, how are you? It's Peter again for MLB Trade Rumors and Discussions. It is Wednesday, March 5th, 2020. Keeping this going every single day for the rest of the year, just like I promised you guys. Sorry for the late video. I went to see my Grizzlies in Brooklyn, kill them with my son. So what I want to talk about today and make the video really fast is I got seen an article about how the Diamondbacks are compared to the Washington Nationals of last year. And what do we think about that? And they have everything to be what Washington was. To me, I don't know. I think they have around 80-90% of it. For me, they don't have two great aces in Strasburg and Scherzer like the Diamondbacks. I think they like the Nationals. Diamondbacks only have Bumgarner. I don't know if Ray or Gallen. I mean, Gallen can be one of those guys soon. I don't know if he's there yet. However, I want to talk about how the Diamondbacks are performing because clearly they're struggling. Do you worry? Absolutely not. But you got to start paying attention, right? I'm watching the games. I watched them play the Royals yesterday. I watched Luke Weaver. He didn't pitch as bad as what his runs looked like. However, they just seem to be pressing a lot to hit, and that's going to happen because when you're coming into a season with all this expectations now, how are they going to respond to that? And I just feel like they're trying really too hard right now to just get it going. And Again, it doesn't mean anything. Bumgarner pitched today, right? Who cares? He can give up 40 runs. I wouldn't care because, this is what he does in spring. But for me, it's more the hitters that I'm concerned with. I'm looking to see somebody get going. It just seems like, besides like Rojas or Labaya, a couple of yesterday, they just seem to be pressing a lot. And that's normal, right? It's the first week of March, and that's going to happen. But baseball season's only like 3 weeks away, so we need to get going. Somebody needs to plug the team because they need to get going by at least March 15th. Otherwise, there's going to be, you don't want the season to start. Now, I can't say how many times teams started off spring training like this and then the season they start off amazing, right? So the record don't mean nothing, but you just want somebody getting hot going into the season. You want a good, like a kickstart going into that first week of the baseball season, right? Because think about last year, Diamondbacks were there towards the end. And a couple of those games that they blew could have been the difference between a second wild card spot and then the difference between going home early. Hopefully the Diamondbacks, start doing it soon. And we're all going to laugh. Believe me, you mark my words. We're all going to laugh about this come end of April when the Diamondbacks are killing and everyone's like, wow, remember that spring training? That's why nobody cares about spring training. But again, we need somebody to step up. So what I'm looking for is, I'm telling you, the big guy for me is Eduardo Escobar. I want to see him start getting a little bit more hot. I want to make sure he's okay. I know Cole Calhoun is, he's one of those guys who's going to get a little bit hot later. Christian Walker, I'm keeping my eye on. Ketel Marte is fine. But I'm looking at Escobar and Peralta. Those are the guys who are the middle of the lineup guys that we need to get going, right? Because we don't have that middle of the order guy where you're just like, wow. Ketel Marte is not a number 3 hitter that's going to just like, where you're just like, shit. Ketel Marte is a really solid ball player, but he's not the guy who's just, you're just going to go, oh my God, look at this number 3 guy. He's just terrifying, So we don't have that. We have a bunch of solid hitters. But you still need the number 3 and number 4 guys to be that anchor, so everybody in the number 2 and the number 5 can build around that. But right now, it just seems like everybody's pressing to get a hit. Everybody. And again, it just doesn't seem like we're all in the same lineup, too, because I'm seeing so many bunch of different guys go in. I know Torrey is taking it easy, but I would like to see a little bit more, a little bit just pushing just a little bit. You don't want to have a 2-9 record. I know the record don't mean something, but eventually it gets psychological where you need a little kind of just like boost. Just like a little kick in the pants to be like, hey guys, that was a great game, finally. And then it just comes, And should Diamondback fans worry? Again, I'll say this again, no, please don't. It's not even close to worrying about this. Nobody cares what spring training looks like. But again, I'd be lying to you if I tell you it doesn't look frustrating to watch, right? I've watched these games and just like it just seems like they're pressing so hard. Cole Calhoun hit a home run yesterday, that was good, but it just off of Greg Holland. But it just seems like they're not seeing the ball well, and it just looks like the first week of March. It just looks like that. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to let you know, just for you Diamondback fans, not to worry. And let me know what you think about the comparison to the Nationals, because I like it. I think it's a good comparison. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.